What is up, people? So we were doing what we normally do on stream, cutting through the political noise, doing a little hog watch, when we encountered this gem. A female poet just floored us all. She wrote this incredible poem that just completely destroys MAGA, drops a hammer on him. I mean, it's eloquent. It is a beautiful thing to behold. And so I'm sharing it here with you. This thing is pretty moving. It really hit me. I know things are crazy right now. The resistance, we got to keep going. Man, it feels like it's already been years. It's been 3 months. Dude, but we're in it to win it. All right, if you like the video, please drop a like, hit that sub button, and turn those noties on. And you know, we love our members. Thank you guys, really. Let's get into it.
Your life doesn't suck because your barista had blue hair. They still showed up, still remembered your order, still smiled, even if it was tired, even if you didn't. Your life doesn't suck because your neighbor doesn't speak English. They pay taxes, raise their kids, drive to work before the sun rises. You don't need to understand their words to see that they're doing exactly what you're doing, just trying to survive. Your life doesn't suck because a trans man used the men's bathroom. He went in, he came out, the world kept spinning, it just wasn't around you. The problem was never children learning what a pronoun was. It was never about grammar. It was never about protecting kids. Your life probably does suck. But not for the reasons you post about. Not because your favorite store sold a rainbow shirt or because you had to press 1 for English. Not because someone said Latinx or they, them in a tweet that you didn't have to read. Your life might suck because you're drowning in debt. Because your rent just went up again and the only thing that trickled down was exhaustion.
Dude.
That pain is real. But it's not the fault of the cashier with pink nails or the kids with a pride patch on their backpacks.
Dude.
Someone's life today sucks because they lost their daughter when a man with a gun walked into a school and made it a graveyard. And the politicians that you voted for sent thoughts and prayers and money to the NRA.
Dude.
Someone's life today sucks because ICE knocked on their door before breakfast was even made and now their father is gone. Disappeared into a system designed to forget him. Someone's life today sucks because they came out to their family and were met with silence or fists or Bible verses thrown like bricks. And if you ask me if I care that your life sucks, I don't. I will look you in the eye and say, I don't. I don't care that your life sucks. Not if your definition of pain is seeing someone different than you exist without apologizing. Not if your idea of oppression is having to share space with people you don't understand and never tried to. I don't care that everything going wrong is exactly what you voted for, that the man you chose did what he said he was going to do, and now it's affecting you. I care about the millions who voted against it, who stood in long lines of broken systems with shaking hands and steady hearts trying to hold back the tide. I care about the people you hated so much you were willing to vote against their right to breathe, to marry, to walk into a store without fear, to learn history that includes them. And somehow you want sympathy? Try empathy first. Try waking up in a world where your very existence is debated by strangers in suits. Your life doesn't suck because someone else found a little joy. It doesn't suck because someone else got rights you already had. It sucks because the people in power told you who to blame and you believed them.
Yikes!
You were sold a scapegoat and called it salvation. But you can still unlearn it. You can still sit down, shut up for a second and listen, because not every cry is about you. Not every protest is a threat. Sometimes it's just people fighting for the right to live without asking for your permission. So maybe your life does suck, but it's not because of pronouns, or food stamps, or hair dye, or immigrants, or love. It sucks because you keep mistaking comfort for freedom and cruelty for strength. And that's on you.
God damn, bro. Dude. Wow. That just fucking, like, I feel like that just fucking ripped me open in every possible way, dude. That literally just nailed. Her name is Alyson Welborn. Here, I'll put a copy. I'll put the link. Dude, that was unbelievable, man. That was really well written. It was like so good, like really good poetry, really well fucking delivered. Yeah, she fucking nailed it. She nailed it. I mean, I think there in the end, what she said, the way she boiled it down to mistaking comfort for freedom and cruelty for strength, which is really, when you think about it, the impact of that comfort for freedom. When you think about the right wingers, their freedom is usually infringing upon the freedoms of the other people, right? Their freedom is not about everybody having freedom. Their freedom is more about them not being uncomfortable by whatever freedom you have. To them, freedom doesn't mean gay people can kiss on the street. Freedom to them means if they're uncomfortable seeing gay people need to never happen in front of them, because their freedom is about their comfort, not about actual freedom. They don't care about freedom of speech. They want their use of speech to never get uncomfortable. It's so brilliant. Mistaking comfort for freedom, and then cruelty for strength, of course, which is another huge one, because their idea of strength is often about being mean or putting people down or taking power over somebody else. And just so good, man. So good. That was really good. Dude, that poem was like, I feel like wildly affected by that. I don't know, man. That shit was just really, really powerful. She really sort of honed in about how, yeah, your life sucks because you're working too hard, prices are going up, you're living in debt, and the very people that are telling you to hate all these people are abusing you economically, right? But like, you do have the power to stop doing that. You have the power to stop blaming immigrants and blue-haired people and Democrats and Muslims and gay people and the undocumented and the trans people and fucking whatever, you know, Snow White and Disney and Rachel Ziegler and, you know, the list goes on and on, the Black Little Mermaid. It's like none of that shit has a material impact on your life or your existence. The reality is you keep voting for people that are controlling, and they fucking lie to you, and they point the fingers at everyone while they continually like manipulate the economy to keep you stuck in low-wage jobs without good health care, without any good amenities, no social safety net to take care of you. So you're a lone wolf out there drowning in your own fucking shit. And then while you're drowning, they don't throw you a life preserver. They sit there and say, it's that guy's fault. It's the trans people's fault. It's like they're coming for you. They're coming for your kids. But the reality is those motherfuckers are literally legislating you into oblivion, legislating you into fucking abject depression. Okay? And they've been doing it since Ronald fucking Reagan, man. Because, dude, when you look at America, right? When you look at America, it really comes down to three fucking things here in America, guys. Okay? It does. Number one above all is wealth distribution. Okay? The wealth distribution in America under capitalism, especially late stage capitalism, it fucking sucks. Okay? You can go to work and work 60 hours a fucking week and never get your head above water, never be able to buy a house, never be able to put a kid through college, never be able to go on a decent vacation, never be able to have a brand new car, right? And the reality is there's a lot of people that are working 60 hours a week that can't do any of that shit, while there's a handful of people at the top of those companies that are sipping champagne on yachts, and they have like 10 vacation homes. Okay, because they're taking all of the workers' wealth. So the wealth distribution is fucking terrible. Okay, the wealth distribution. The people on the bottom don't have shit, and they never get ahead, and they're stuck in rentals. They don't have any equity in anything. Okay, and the entire system of investing, whether it's bonds or stocks or crypto or whatever, you can't invest. You can't make any money. If you're putting $100 a week into your investing, you're never going to get ahead. You're going to have to wait 50 years and hope you never have one fucking emergency. Okay? Like 50% of Americans have shit. They have nothing, and they work hard. They're not lazy. They're not untalented. They're not fucking, you know, like moochers. Okay? They're hardworking people that are really struggling, trying to get ahead, doing the best they can. You know, so wealth distribution is number one. Number two is healthcare. Okay, we don't have access to it. We don't have equal access to healthcare. We don't have preventative healthcare. We have a bunch of kids that don't have healthcare. And by design, right, when there is healthcare existing, it just puts a feeling out into the world that your country, your government, your system cares for you. Okay, your government cares for you enough to make sure that they're going to keep you as healthy and as possible, so you can go out there and work hard and chase your dreams and you know, find your genius and bring it to the world. Okay, that's number two, right? Wealth distribution, healthcare, and number three is education, and it's valuing education. Okay, we have an entire political party that is like convincing Americans that college is dangerous, that it's bad, that getting educated is bad for you, that it's going to harm you. And it's like, God damn, bro, that's one of the biggest tragedies I think I've seen in my modern lifetime, is the fact that people are starting to believe that higher education is harmful. Dude, what the fuck is that, man? Education, curiosity, learning about people, about places, about events, about history, about, you know, the physical world around us that we interact with. Dude, education is so important. It's like learning. It's how our brain grows. It's the difference between your brain lifting weights and your brain eating fucking 5 bags of pork rinds every night, right? Dude, we should be reading and digesting and going down curiosity rabbit holes and always learning, always fucking learning, man. But dude, those three things are like really, really important. God, that poem was incredible. Dude, that poem was fucking incredible. That is just one of the greatest things I've fucking seen, dude. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.